Are we going to load in? That's always the question. Let's see if we can find a server that works. Good idea for something I want to try. See if we can get it to work. Oh, I think we're loading. It did the little pause of the zip back and forth line there. Usually means you're about ready to load in. We're not. Sometimes in the evening, I'm in the US, so sometimes in the evening I'll switch to Australia servers because they're less loaded. So the ping's higher, but sometimes the servers are running better. We'll see what we get. So what I want to try to do is take my Drake Mule, which is a little ground vehicle that can hold like, I think 6, maybe 8 boxes. And we're going to go try to do one of these multi-box missions. Put the boxes on the mule. Just for something fun to do. How's it going, Doc? Welcome. I thought we were about ready to load in, but yeah, we're getting the long running thing. Oh, nope, but everybody wait. I think we're in. I think we're in. All right, we'll see how we're doing here. Nope, don't want any of that crap. Wish we could turn that off. I saw they got persistent hangars and cargo elevators, all kinds of good stuff is committed for the 0.2 patch. So it's going to be exciting times once that's actually sort of working. I wouldn't expect it to work right away. But that's going to change a lot of the gameplay and open up some more possibilities. Not doing too bad. Doc? Is it Doc Res God? Not too bad. A little tired, but it's just because I've been working so much. But now we're playing some Star Citizen, so it's all good. Let's see. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can sell some more of these medical supplies. I learned my lesson. Never buy medical supplies. Ever. It's ridiculous. It said high demand on the journal thingy for commodities. Nope. Can sell maybe 5 at a time. Pretty crazy. Just whenever the mood strikes, Doc. I don't really have a schedule. I was thinking about what to play tonight, and I just wasn't in the mood for Arma bugs. I was more in the mood for Star Citizen bugs. It'll come eventually. Woo, we got to sell 10 at a time. Nice. I'm down to only about half full now. So what I'm hoping is the mule will fit in the Cutlass Black. That's what I'm hoping. What's up, Dibs? Hey, Hyde. Cargo Refactor is not in. It's slated for the next patch, 323.2. I just saw a Reddit post from Roadmap or Spectrum or something. Said that a bunch of stuff was committed to the .2 patch. So cargo elevators. What else did I say? Personal hangars. There was like 2 other things. Where is my Cutlass Black? It is here. Okay, good. We'll take that down to the surface, and we'll see if the mule will fit in it. Also, I need to throw an undersuit and stuff in the ship, because I am in my civvies. Nope, not lobby. Hangar 7. The old brain's not working too good. It's been a long week. Work has been crazy. Sleep has not been good. Another reason I wasn't going to play Arma tonight. It requires too much thinking. We're just going to chill with some buggy Star Citizen. Yeah, I'm not too much in the loop hide. I just happened to see a Reddit post. I do kind of keep an eye on Reddit. I want to see, now that I'm in my civvies, I'm not weighed down by anything. Can we jump in? You used to be able to jump in the side. Apparently they got rid of that. That was a really handy feature. Now you can't do that anymore. That sucks. Alright. Fair enough. It was a quick way. You could just open the side door and hop in. No longer works. Hey Richard, next patch, I don't know timing wise. It's just been committed on their like card tracking system. I think there's another 0.1a patch coming to the PTU soon, so it'll be a while yet. It's not even slated for PTU. All right, so I haven't really used this shit much with the new menus. I'm used to holding F and clicking the button. Oh yes, let's get an undersuit because I don't think I have anything in here. Let's grab a helmet and an undersuit, and then I think, do I have a gun on me? I don't have a gun on me, so let's grab one of those. And oh, we don't need two of those. Split. There we go. And I should have plenty of food. Let's throw some of that in here as well. Excellent. Yeah, there was just a Reddit post about it, and it was like 4 things. I think it was personal hangars, cargo elevators, and there were 2 other things, and I can't think of what they were. So if you're just tuning in, we're going to head down to the surface or at Hurston. I'm going to get my Drake Mule and see if it'll fit in the back of this thing. And if it will, we're going to go take that and do some box missions with it just for fun. See if I can get that to work. The Drake Mule is a cute little 6-wheeled ground vehicle. And it's got space to store the little boxes like you do deliveries with. So I was wanting to try it out. And don't even need to go to the map because I see Lorville right there. Right? It looks like Lorville. Oh, the marker's over here. Oh, it's just part of Lorville. There's the rest of it. Whee! Hang on to your butts. It's always cloudy on Lorville. I guess it's all that pollution. The server's being a little janky. Where are we at? All right, cool. So the spaceport's going to be right over there. There it is. I see the little beacon. And I don't have cruise on, so I'm just sitting here in space like a noob. It's a couple ships around, so I'm going to go ahead and keep the shields up. Just in case somebody's got ideas. Also, the NPC pirates are kind of a thing in this patch. Been jumped by those a couple times. There's XK0433-PX down there. Whatever that is. We got C2s from all the dupers. It's a big cargo bug this patch, so a lot of people have been duping. Printing money. Actually, I don't need to go to the spaceport. What I need to do is go to the gate. And let's see, Hurston Dynamics building is there. So gate 2 ought to be over here somewhere below the clouds. Let's go over there. We can call up our ground vehicle at the gate. Forgot what I was doing. Yeah, I think we're pointed right at gate 2. To use our little scanovision here. Where is my... Oh, there it is, my altimeter. Can't really read it. Is that the gate? Yeah, I think this is... I think I've literally, like, pointed at the gate, so... See if we can find a spot to land.
Landing gear down.
So this right here is the gate. Oh. Forgot to turn this off on my ship. Like, why am I going so slow? So by default, when you put your gear down, they have a new thing called precision mode. It makes you really slow. It does that by limiting your thrusters. So if that's on and you're going fast and you put your gear down, you can't stop in time. Sometimes. I found that out the hard way. I blew up. That was my introduction to the new master modes. Yeah, so there's the gate right over there. Let's see if we can find a flat spot. Set this bird down. And yeah, I don't have any warnings, so I think we're okay to just land her right here. Where's the ground? The perspective is a little weird. All right, that ought to work. Should be able to get a buggy in there. So could have went to VTOL mode. Oh, good. They did fix that too. Right? Yeah, engine's off. Oh, no, they didn't. It just wasn't turning them off. Never mind. Yeah, the server's not doing great. I can't get out of my seat. Hey, Zerg. Welcome. Oh, my engines came right back on as soon as I got out of the seat. Yeah, this is not good. We might have to switch servers, but let's see if we can at least get the mule loaded up. Oh no, my engines are off. I think the server's just very confused. Okay, let's go get our mule. And let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and change into my suit before I forget and we go into space and I step out of the ship and vacuum and die. I should have done that before I left the space station. Oh, I forgot to grab med pens. Should be able to open that, but it's not exactly working right now. Does it just not work if it's in a vehicle? It's just not working because the server's on fire? Sweet. We don't need no med pens. Keep wanting to hold F. It's not how that works anymore. Unless you're down here and then you have to hold F to get it to show up. Yay for consistency. All right, City Gate 2, Lorville. You ever really want to get a sense of scale of this place? Go run around Lorville. On the outside. This place is massive. Long time ago, I ran from one city gate to another outside just for fun. I think it took about 45 minutes. Don't stare into the egg. Got it. Now, I saw on the known issues list that there's a bug with the Lorville ground vehicle terminals. I was able to store my mule, no problem. I'm hoping I can get it back out again, no problem. But we'll find out. Customs area. And then here we go. So we'll see what happens.
Vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the Blaze.
Yeah, that seemed to work okay. I don't know what the bug is with those. But the Lorville ground vehicle terminals are on the known issues list. Yeah, there it is. Drake Mule. Look at this little thing. Isn't it just the cutest thing ever? And then it's got spots for, I think, 8 different boxes. So the little boxes you do like deliveries for. You can fit 4 on each side. And, oh, does that take a 1 SCU box too? Interesting. Wonder if a 1 SCU box goes in there. I don't have one of those in my inventory here. I could go buy one.
Transporting passengers without proper travel visas is a serious offense.
Nah. Let's, so the ramp goes straight off. Let's get this thing loaded up.
Customs scans are mandatory upon entry and exit of the city.
Yeah, I haven't really seen too much Stargate. I've seen a few episodes. An MALP probe. I'll take your word for it.
Unauthorized flora and fauna into Hurston's biosphere.
Takes forever to get in and close up.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Okay, power up.
Systems are online.
Engines on.
As important as your safety.
I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't have any weapons or anything. It does have what looks like forklift arms on the front. Kinda. I'm not sure what, if anything, those do. Exit seat, lock all doors, engine on, power off. That's pretty much stuff we have. Oh, we have deploy. What does deploy do? Front, rear.
Customs scans are mandatory upon entry and exit of the city.
Oh, you can pick up... Can you pick up crates with this? There needs to be some science at some point. That kind of looks like you could pick up a 1 SCU crate with it. And move it around. And then stick one in the back too, and you could carry 2 SCU worth of cargo possibly? Yeah. Whoa! Can we adjust power at all? I don't think you can adjust power yet on ground vehicles, can you? She's got the power, kids. Whee! And it's a skid steer. So it drives like a tank. We got the world's slowest animation to get out of here. There may be a way to just leave that open. That would be quicker. I guess I'll stare at the ceiling for a while. Cool. You can actually start moving, but the step will catch on something until it gets retracted, so gotta be careful. Alright, and then up we go. And I don't see any smoke or flame, so I think it fits. Sweet. How are we looking on the back? Oh, it's got plenty of room. All kinds of room. I wasn't sure if this would fit. I don't know what I was worried about. Do we have lights? We do have lights. Nice. Oh, I didn't power it down. That was probably a mistake. Let me get my door closed before we get boarded. What are options we have here? Open door. Okay, so I can just open and close the door. Can I reach the power button from here? I don't think so. Alright, fine. We'll get in the seat. Turn it off, and then we'll get out of the seat. Yeah, they're kind of recessed, so you can't really... Alright, engine's off. Power off. It's great for shopping at Costco. You can cut through the line pretty quick. Yeah, it's a great looking little ship. Alright, do we switch servers or do we go for it? I think we just go for it. Worst that happens is it bugs out. That happens all the time anyway, so.
Landing gear up.
Full power. Alright, there we go. Ground vehicle acquired. Apparently I have my lights on. Woohoo! Alright, let's find yield mission to do here. So if I go to rep, I think is it Redwind? Yeah, Redwind line haul. We're over halfway through junior runner. So let's find some boxy type stuff to do. Delivery. So we got 15K, 15K, 12K plus. Here's the deal. A client of ours, who should have spent the extra credits for a Northrop escort, had one of their ships attacked, and now they need us to run point on a retrieval op for an important package that was stolen. Thankfully, we caught a break, and we were able to track down the people responsible. Okay, so that's Picker's Field, which means it's going to be full of bad guys and pirates and all kinds of crap. That's not what I want. I want one where I pick up a whole bunch of boxes. So let's take a look at one of these 15K. There's a sizable allotment of packages that need to be taken to a security compound. Okay. So we could do that, and then we could put a whole bunch of boxes on our mule and drive it over to the security compound. I like it. Or we can get packages at the security compound and then take them, drop them off everywhere. Let's do that one. HDPC Casillo? Let's do it. All right, contract accepted. We're actually plenty high, so let's go find Casillo. In the map that doesn't work. Sweet. Like, sometimes you can search for stuff, sometimes you can't. Kind of just depends on what mood the old map is in. Whoa, see if we can find it with the old Mark 1 eyeball here. What'd be the worst bugs? I mean, define worse. One that always catches me by surprise is when you're QTing somewhere and it takes you straight into the planet instead of around it. That's always fun. It was HDCP something. Oh, it's marked in yellow because we have a mission there. Ah. Okay, well that's handy. Yes, route please. Buttons are hard. I've been flying along and my ship disappears. Was it yesterday? Day before? I did a little story picture of Star Citizen on my Discord where I was going over to a moon. I think it was Magda. And I got over there and was getting ready to land at an outpost, and all of a sudden the server yeeted me back to the space station I came from because it thought I was supposed to be there. So then I spent the next 45 minutes to an hour getting back to my ship because it was full of cargo. And I eventually got back in my ship that was floating above the moon. Trespassing? I'm supposed to be here. I have a thing to pick up. Is this bugged out? Like it says I'm trespassing. I think the mission is just bugged. Maybe we can't do this one? Am I close to something else? I wish you could zoom in without going to your ship. Stop it. Okay, well, I guess we need to get out of here. Guess we can't do that one. Apparently it's bugged. We can't go there and pick up the packages because we're trespassing. Good times. Objective withdrawn? Yeah, because I can't do it, silly. Okay. Do. Abandoned. Alright, he's off my radar now. Somebody was back there. There was a white blip on the radar. The trespassing on my screen is just a bug now, I think. I mean, we're well away from whatever that was. Okay, let's see if we can find a mission that actually works. What if we do offers, delivery? None of these are security places. But the whole reason of having the mule is picking up more than one package at the same place. That's kind of a bummer. It's like all the multi-stops are not at the security places. Alright. Well, bummer. Fine, let's just do this one. Pinewood. Pinewood, Edmund, and Hadley. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, Mirko, it's definitely not easy to build something this complex. All right, we have little yellow circles, little yellow markers. Sure, let's go there. We're pointed at it. And we'll cross our fingers so we don't go through the planet. Woohoo! I've done the single boxes quite a bit. Those seem to work fine. I've heard these are really buggy, so we'll see what happens. Leaving private property. Yeah. So I'm guessing you should have permission to go pick those up, and it's just bugged out. It'd be stupid for them to tell you to go pick up a bunch of packages, and then you're trespassing and you get a crime stat. All right, let's head on down. Keep an eye on the radar. Yeah, I was looking back through the chat there, Mirko. Nothing makes me really too mad with Star Citizen. I mean, I've done too many early access games to really get that upset about it. Plus, I've been in IT for 30 years, and 5 of that was at a major game company, so I know how the sausage is made. I know how incredibly difficult a huge-scale multiplayer game like this is. So I don't get too worked up about it. If it gets too buggy, I just quit. Don't play it. Go do something else. See a ship over there to my left. What are you guys doing here? Alright, we made it to the armistice zone. We can squeeze right in here. Just made for a cutlass. Kerplop. Alright, anybody seen the package? I guess we can still put the packages on the mule just to see how that works. But I'm not going to bother like driving it out to go 20 feet and pick up a package. Now let's go out the side door. Package 52 meters that way. Looks like it's going to be in the main building here. We can go talk to Fred. What's up, Fred? How's it going, bud? Have you got any loot for me? I see you have a box. Is it a working box? Of course it's not. It's a fake box. No problem. Alright. Be seeing you, Fred. So those boxes get out of sync. They're not actually there. Good stuff. I'm really hoping in the next year some of the server meshing stuff starts coming together. Most of the major problems with this game are just server performance related. Okay, so... Oh, I have a little place icon. There we go. That's the idea. You load it up and you can take them places. It's a 6-wheeled skid steer grocery cart. And it looks like it'll hold a 1 SCU in its claws and possibly in the back. So you could take one of the 1 SCU containers you can buy on a bunker mission and gather up loot, you know, and then drive back to your ship. So it's got some uses.
Landing.
Technical 3D artist. Sounds fun. I'm on the infrastructure side of the house, so servers, network, storage. Specifically Linux. All right, one package down. 4 to go. Not sure why we have 2 deliveries completed, 0 out of 5 now. Just reasons. All right, we're up to about 10K, so let's switch back over to Quantum. And we need to pick up a package over... That's Aberdeen. Somewhere else on Hurston. That's Ida. There it is, Pinewood. We need to go there. Naturally, it's on the night side of the planet. Seems like 90% of the time it's dark. Added sweat to the brow. I'm not familiar with that one. What was that one? I want to look, but I want to crash into the planet reading text. And there are player ships everywhere. I think they're probably mostly abandoned because of all the duping and the bugs, not just the duping. It was actually up in the air. All right, 2 kilometers out. We should probably start slowing down. Drop the gear.
Landing gear down.
Aim for the medium pad. Something like that. Probably ought to pull forward a little bit. Be just my luck I wouldn't be able to get back in the ship. There we go. Much better. I'd always turn the engines off. It's just an old habit from when there used to be a bug and the wind would blow your ship away if you didn't turn the engines off. I don't know if that's still a thing. I've got markers all over my screen, which I do not like at all, but there's nothing I can do about it. All right, let's go talk to Fred. Fred gets around. What's up, Fred? I was just talking to Fred. Oh, we have an actual bona fide loot crate. Look at that. We got some stuff. I'll take your water and Let's say Quick Flare Pro. I think that's the one that does like strobe lights and stuff. And that is the... I've got plenty of food. I like the shoes. I might sell for a little something. No other loot. No other loot boxes. All right, see you, Fred. Have a good one. I do need to remember to grab that stuff and put it in my ship. What should you close? Oh, okay. Just took about 10 seconds for the command to register. Place. It looks like it's in the middle. Actually gonna put it there? There you go. Oh, it is just 3 per side. I thought it was 4. Just Star Citizen things. Come on, server. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. We good? We cool? Hey, we got the marker. All right. I think we're good. There's such a delay to things. You got to be careful not double or triple click.
Landing gear up.
There are a lot of ships back there. Hopefully nobody's around.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
Man, we burn a lot of fuel these days. They must have upped that a lot. Used to never really have to worry about fuel too much. Alright, I don't know where else we got to go. We got too many markers on the screen. There were 3 places on Hurston. I don't see Edmund on here anywhere, but it says Edmund over on there. I'm not sure it actually clicked. That says Calthrop? Maybe it's just behind it. I don't know. Is it pointed at the... It's pointed there at the yellow thing, so let's go with it. Nobody on the radar. We got time to flip. Which one of these is my marker I'm supposed to be pointed at? That's the question. I don't see a blue marker anywhere. Like, where's my marker to... Yeah, it's queued up on there. Oh, there it is. Down here, I guess, maybe. There's no marker. I probably should have switched servers. This one is just struggling too hard. Now I'm too low. I gotta get back above like 9 or 10K. Yeah, it's got some interesting sounds to it. We'll try her again. Still don't seem to have like a quantum thing. Sweet. Try switching modes. One of them is actually more yellow than orange. Let's... Oh, that's a drop-off. Do. Hey, there it is. Now we got a marker. It should have a blue thing around it because I've locked it into my nav computer, but it doesn't, so... We had to find it manually. I can't imagine trying to play this as a new player. We just had a free fly. I think is today the last day. So lots of new people on here. They have to be so confused if they don't use the guide system. I think that's built right into the main menu. You can have a guide show you around the game. When it works, though, it's pretty darn cool. If we could have a single-player version of this where everything just worked, I would be playing the crap out of it. Alright, back on the old cruise control. Nobody on the radar, so let's get closer. So when I'm in nav mode like this, I can fly faster, but I don't have any shields or guns. That's a new thing called master modes. We do have somebody down there at the site, though. The scanning has not been working great this patch. So I'm going to switch back over to SCM. Means I do have guns and shields. I'm in scan mode, though. Anywho, I don't want to crash into the ground. Trying to scan that guy. Yeah, that's an A2. And an Andromeda. I'm sure they're doing perfectly legit game stuff down here in those huge ships. Let's just pick up her package and get on out of here.
Landing gear down.
Oh, somebody brought a little Argo down here. Nice. Little tiny ship. I've got one of those. It was a freebie for something. I forget what it was. What it was a freebie for. Doesn't even have a quantum drive. It's just for shuttling freight around. I think that's the transport variety. It's an MPUV. Mine's different. It has like not a cabin, but it has a housing thing on the back. This one looks like it has a tractor beam. Maybe it's designed to carry like one big 32 or 8 SCU package or something. I'm not sure. Could be JP, 16 SCU, something like that. I'm not sure. 32 would probably be too big. What's up, Fred? Told you, Fred gets around. Oh, that was a fake box, apparently. Where's my package? There it is. Yeah, a little bit like a sky crane.
Welcome.
Thanks, Fred. You got no loot for...
We're looking for the vehicle terminal.
No, I'm looking for loot boxes. Oh, I forgot to grab that stuff out of the storage before we took off. So it's still sitting back over there at that outpost. I do that all the time. It's okay. I'll get it back next time they do a wipe and consolidate your loot. Put it all in one spot. Duper. Just saying. Oh, look at that. It's got a little external storage. Interesting. All right, anyway, let's get on our way. 3 boxes down, 2 more to go. Yes, I could be making 20 times as much money salvaging, but that's not the point. We're testing game loops. We're having fun. I want an excuse to use the mule. Ooh, the buttons are getting more responsive. Server kind of coming back to life. We'll celebrate too soon, but things are happening. And then it looked like some of these get dropped off on planet, so we don't even have to leave. So awkward hitting cruise on left alt C now. Alright, let's cruise on out of here. Let's pull up that contract real quick. We need to go at Anderson on Aberdeen and Ryder on Ida. Okay, so we deliver... We need to go to Operive before we leave Hurston. We can drop that one off. Okay. Is the search going to work? Nope. It's really handy when that search works. Do we have a little yellow thingy to drop off? Oh, we do. I see. There it is. Okay, at least the icons are a different color this patch. Come on. Sometimes the stuff disappears when you move your mouse off of it. Come on. No, that's not where I want to go. I want to go to the thing I clicked on. Oh, good Lord. Come on, game. Hey, finally got it. I still have an R up here hanging around. Go away. Another little trap for new kids is if this is highlighted, you can't push F1 to get out of here. You have to like click somewhere else so that your search bar goes away. Sometimes hitting escape works, and then you can push F1 to get out of here. Great design, CIG. Wish you guys would hire some UI engineers. Jerry McLovin. Everyone's doing just peachy, I think. Just messing around in Star Citizen. Loving them clouds. Kind of looks better than the next plane. Alright, we should be just about high enough. Why am I... Is my cruise control not working? Oh, does it think I'm in VTOL mode or something? No. Oh, it got me out of coupled mode. That's why. I must have hit C instead of Alt-C at some point. There we go. Okay, we're good. Glad I figured it out before I crashed into the ground. Okay, there's a very faint blue outline around one of these yellow things. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. There it is. Yeah, we're going to drop off our first package, and then we're going to head out to some of the moons to finish this up. And I know I don't need to, but I'm going to drive the mule over to the building. just for reasons. A ship way over there. Wonder if some of those are NPC ships. It's really hard to make out the distance because all the icons are cluttering together. But we're still above the clouds, so I think we're fine. Oh, there it goes. 9 point something. Coming in hot. One thing they did improve is the icons on the left there for like VTOL, coupled, ESP, and gear. They're much more readable now between states. So props for that.
Landing gear down.
Gee, we got a C2 here. Big surprise. Alright, I'm going to set down over here. We're going to use the mule. Find a nice, soft, somewhat flat space. Is this still in the armistice zone? I think it is. Yeah, we're still in the armistice zone. Cool. All right, 808557 is going to Operai. What's up, Samuel D? I'm just doing some box missions. It's actually the last one we just picked up. It's right there on the back. Just doing some box missions, playing around with the mule for funsies. Yeah, I don't mind the master modes. Takes a little getting used to, but I like that you can come screaming in fast, and then you can slow down super easy just by switching modes. That's handy. Power on, engines on. Throttle's kind of on and off. I don't trust anybody. I'm going to close my ship. So we can get that done before we get ganked. There's a bunch of ships here, but I don't know if there's actually any person here or not. If it's just ships left over. I don't know if they've done it yet, Chair McLovin. They're going to redo some of the keybinds. So instead of cycling through all the different modes, you can just pick which mode you want to go to. But it just takes some getting used to. And I don't do fighting really in my ship that much. So I can't really speak to that experience. But just being a general spaceman, it seems fine. Holy crap, this thing is loud. Is it quieter outside? Not really. Maybe a little bit. Yikes. We'll pick our way through the cacti. Are these collidable? No, okay, we can drive right through those. Perfect. The only problem is I can't see the waypoint, but I think it's the main building again. So let's do that. She's a loud one. She is a loud one. Let's see. We had exit C. Is that the same thing as holding Y? I think it is. No, Zerg, I haven't had any problem with the griefers, but you can, depending on what you do. Like some people will camp stations and stuff sometimes, use exploits and whatnot, but for me personally, it hasn't been an issue. I was like, I'm trying to get the little carry thing to show up. All right, let's go drop this thing off. I'm pretty much a PvE player. I explore and do cargo and mining and salvage, box missions and bunker runs. I don't really fight with my ship that much. My ship is a pickup truck. Drop off package. What's up, Fred?
Try the cargo terminal.
No, I got what I need right here. Thanks, though. And like every other post on Reddit is how these multi-box missions are broken, so I thought we'd try one. Ooh, got some loots. What you got for me? Got stuff. Let's see if I can remember to pick it up this time. Bit more loots? You think we need? We'll take the shoes. They might sell for a little something. Yeah, we can always use a cruise lux. Fred, you got 3 loot boxes in here, buddy. Ooh, backpack even. Definitely need to remember to put that in the ship. Did one just appear over here? Hi, Fred. I already said hi to you.
You were looking for the cargo terminal?
No, I'm not looking for the cargo terminal. I'm really not, Fred. Yeah, we'll leave the cruise lux there for the next person. All right, let's get out of here. You got cargo and fighters. Why do I feel like my game doesn't look this good? I'm not sure. I mean, YouTube doesn't really do it justice. It's downscaled to 1080p. I'm playing in 1440p. I don't know. I've got like a 4-year-old system. It's not, I mean, it's good, but it's not top of the line anymore. So I don't know. The settings are all pretty much default as far as graphics go. The new Vulkan renderer is pretty buggy still from what I understand, so I'm just using the Direct3D 11. Everything else I think is pretty much default. I think I might have turned on DLSS. And that's set to quality, and then everything else is kind of medium and highs, and yeah, kind of just, I turned off motion blur. It does look good, though. It's a great looking game. No doubt about it. All right, we used the mule in a mission. I'm happy now. Really wish this animation was sped up about 30%. All right, hold on to your butts. This thing is loud. Whee! It's fast, too. Oh, it's getting a little hard to see. Gotta watch out for the rocks. Oh, like that one. And that one. Gotta watch out for the rocks. Proceeds to run over 3 rocks. Got an ancient rig, Zerg? Yeah, it takes quite a bit. 16 gig bare minimum, 32 recommended on the RAM. Definitely have to have an SSD. Faster the better. And then all the processor and graphics card you can throw at it. All my specs are on the About section of my channel if you want to check them out. Basically an i9 and a 2080 Ti. I do have 64 gigs of RAM, which helps. No, I don't need to pee in a cup. I'm good. It was hard to see, okay? It was a sandstorm. Didn't you see it? The Pirate Gladius. I don't even know what that is. Except for what you just told me. I'm not up on all the ships. I'm liking this little Drake Mule. This thing's awesome. I kind of wish that mission we first took would have worked, because that would have been the perfect mission for it. We had to go pick up like 8 boxes at one spot. That would have been perfect. I don't need to use it for this mission. I just wanted to. All right, now it is time to head off world. And it didn't clear the deliver, but I think we're good because that's just buggy like everything else in Star Citizen. I think we've done everything we can do on Hurston. We got to head over to the moons now. Let's just double check the contract. i7, 3060 Ti, and 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that should run it just fine. And it's not optimized yet. So even the people with like beast rigs don't really get that many more frames than I do. So we have 2 more to collect. We need to go to Ida and Aberdeen. We're picking up. So let's go to Aberdeen because we got to pick one up at Anderson and deliver one at Anderson. Perfect. So if we go to map. Oh my gosh, the search worked. Look at that. HCMS Anderson. Perfect. That's how it's supposed to work. Now, it says obstructed because I'm sitting on the surface. It doesn't know how to route me there, but that's okay. We'll get up in space. And it'll be just fine. Landing gear up. Yes, indeed. We blast off into the sunrise. Or sunset. Depending on your perspective. It is a good looking game for sure. So this is my one and only pledge ship. The Drake Cutlass Black. Everything else I have, with the exception of the Argo Cargo, was bought with in-game credits. I got the Argo Cargo for free for some kind of promotion or something. I forget what it was for. I have a Freelancer Max and a Drake Vulture and an Aurora, and I have a Titan Avenger, but I I think those might have been for the free fly. So I'm not sure I still have the Titan. I don't remember if I bought one or not. There's been too many wipes. Don't remember what about when or where or why. I don't see a blue outline in anything to tell me where to go, but this is a different yellow color, so let's look at this one. Oh no, that's right. It couldn't route me there yet. I was obstructed. Mr. Anderson. Here we go. Route to that bad boy. There's our little blue marker. Perfect. I wonder if can you hide the little preview up there? I guess you could turn off tracking. I wonder if there's a hotkey to hide that, because that's fairly distracting up there. Especially if you got into a combat scenario. Gladius is a small fighter ship. Oh, is that the new event that keeps popping up, Chair? Like there's 5 steps to it or whatever? I wasn't sure what that was for. Most of their events are so buggy I don't even bother. That's cool you were able to complete it though. A little ship with 3 guns. Sounds like it ought to do alright. If I was any good, I mean this ship is good at fighting. It's got a lot of guns. But I don't fight in my ship, so I'm terrible at it. Back over here to Aberdeen, the cheesy poof moon. Looks like a giant cheesy poof. One thing I don't like about master modes is it takes a long time for the like mode to switch. For your speed. It's kind of weird. Really need to hire some UI folks. Like, great UI, guys. Everything just stacks on top of each other. Good luck! Alright, see, we're screaming in here. And then I'm gonna switch to SCM mode. Woo! And we slow right down. It's awesome. Space brakes! Oh my. Got all kinds of stuff going on over here. Good excuse to use the mule again. What I'm thinking. I think we can use the ramp here. I don't have adaptive ramps yet. Turn that off. How far? It's only 100 meters. Yeah, we don't need. 961494 is our drop off, so that is this one. We'll just hoof it over there. Oh, the gravity's a little low on here, so that Drake Mule might launch us into space or something. All kinds of ships everywhere. Yeah, the Constellation series is pretty nice. Like that's a constellation right there. I don't know which variant it is. It's got its cargo bay down. Oh, yeah, I don't know what. Upside down Drake Cutlass Black. Titan Avenger. There's just so much stuff here. I don't know if anybody's around or this is all just leftovers. 3 ships. What's up, Fred? Seeing Fred everywhere. Thought maybe we'd see George, but so far it's just Fred. Hopefully someday we get more NPCs than just Fred and George.
Hey.
What's up, Fred? Yeah, I'm just dropping off a package. That loot crate just open and close all by itself. This place is haunted. I forgot to grab that stuff again. I'm just leaving stuff littered all over the galaxy because I keep forgetting to pick it up out of the local storage. Where's that? Opera? Is that where we were last? Need to go back there. Oh, my package is here. I thought it was in a different building. Come on, server. Thought I pushed F. I guess it didn't think I pushed F. So yeah, all that stuff I pulled out is still sitting over there. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know if it's just buggy or if it's still owned by somebody. What was that? Where are the noises coming from my ship? Not sure what's happening. Yeah, what's up with the noises? That's weird. My ship haunted now? Okay, we have one more pickup, right? Was it on Ida? Yeah, Rider on Ida. Okay. Over to Rider Truck Rental. Ship's making funny noises, but it seems to be working okay. Everybody loves Mindy. Welcome. Sorry I missed your chat there. I was perplexed by the game. Is it worth getting into? I would say only if you want to support the project. Go in with your eyes wide open. Make sure you do a lot of research, because it is buggy and unplayable at times. Buggy and playable at best. It's an adventure. And it is a very, very steep learning curve, so if you do decide to get into it, keep that in mind. They have free flies 2 or 3 times a year. I think today, I don't know if it's over or if today's the last day of one where they'll have like a week or so where anybody can play for free. You can check it out. That's also a good time to check it because that's when the servers are at their absolute worst. Because there's so many new people flooding the infrastructure. It can be very rewarding. It can be very, very frustrating. Me personally, I spent $60 on Kickstarter back in 2012. I feel like I got my money's worth. Some people have spent thousands. I spent 120, 30 bucks maybe total between upgrading my original pledge to this ship for another like 40 bucks or 45 bucks. And then I think I did the monthly sub a couple times for 10 bucks. I hope that helps. Yeah, if you like torturing yourself with buggy games. It's very much an alpha. You can lose everything at a moment's notice. They still do wipes occasionally, but not all the time. Whoa! Oh, what am I doing here? We got package. No, that's the far one. I was collecting here, right? Yeah, collect package 433. Oh, that's it. So I guess they use capital M for meters. And capital MM for million meters? Megameters? Not sure. Their nomenclature's not very standard. Okay, so we're picking up a package here. That is our last. Whoa! A little windy out here. I fell down. It's okay. We're going to get back up. Come on. Wind is strong. So it's easier to see in third person what's going on. So it's so windy that my character's like leaning into the wind. If I go with the wind, I can jog. If I go into the wind, it's like, oh my God, I can't go. So, yeah. That's what's happening. A little less obvious in first person. You don't know what's going on. How long do I see myself playing or supporting the game? I mean, I'm here for the duration. Like I said, I backed on a Kickstarter in 2012, which at this point is almost 14 years ago. I think it was November, maybe, of 2012. Will I be spending thousands of dollars on spaceships? No. My plan has always been to start with one ship that I paid for with real money and work my way up. And that's what I've been doing here during the alpha as well. Several times, and then they'll occasionally wipe. And you gotta start all over. Alright, so we're picking up that package. Hey, Fred. Just checking your loot boxes here. Every single outpost I've been to, I forgot to get the stuff out. Every single one. Wrong shelf. So I'm not quite used to the new patch where you have to wait for the F to show up. Okay, we have collected all the packages. I think we've dropped off 2, so I believe we have to do 3 drop-offs and we're done. with this contract. And it's going to be interesting to see how much rep this gets me, because it's taken quite a bit of time. Oh, sweet. Somebody's got their Caterpillar parked here. Giant cargo ship. I've used those during free flies before to haul cargo. They're pretty sweet. So, everybody loves Mindy. I don't know if that helps at all, but there you go. I just kind of dabble in it once in a while. I've been playing it quite a bit here in this new patch because it got some cool new features and stuff. But it's definitely not something I play all the time. I've been following it and supporting it since it was just a Kickstarter dream. Then it was years before you could even actually do anything. Then we finally had a hangar. You could walk around in a hangar and look at your ship. And we finally got like a little mini level. And then we finally got a moon. And we got a planet. Now we've got a star system with multiple planets and moons. And they're working on finishing up the meshing technology so you can go to other like solar systems and also break up the server load so not everything is running on one server. It's been an interesting journey. All right, you are gonna go right there. I'm gonna finally remember to grab the stuff out of local inventory before we leave. And then I think we're just delivering now. Let's see where we gotta go. This patch, I mean, it's buggy, but it's like a different kind of buggy. Like, stuff still mostly works. It'll be delayed a lot sometimes, but... Hurston. Okay, we need to go to Ariel, and then we'll go back to Hurston. Went to Bezdek over on Ariel. So I had a cool Star Citizen moment the other day. Get this. If that'll stay there. So I was out salvaging in my Vulture. It's a little light salvage ship. And I'm just out in the middle of nowhere in an asteroid field salvaging little bits of spaceship. And all of a sudden, error pops up on the screen. It says, server error. Please wait, or something like that. Now, in the past, the server would just crash. Your game would dump you back to the menu, and you were done. You were toast. Well, I waited 2 or 3 minutes, and then it just seamlessly started working again on another server. So that's what the persistence layer that they've recently added adds in. Sure, I had to wait a couple minutes, but then everything was just as it was. I was still in space. I was still salvaging the little piece of spaceship. Everything just kept on working. So that was cool. We are down to half fuel. Might actually burn a whole tank of fuel doing this mission.
Landing gear up.
And it's party. You see whatever that is over there above my ship? Those are big asteroids out there. We could actually go there. Like, that's a thing. Not all fake. No loading screens. Alright, we should be able to route there now. Does it still have my stuff? No. Be nice if it saved that. And now we're back to it doesn't want to search again. Fun. Yeah, I don't know what gets it in that mode, but then it just doesn't want to search anywhere. I know it was on Ariel, and it's highlighted in yellow, so... Click? There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright, nobody's close on the radar. Switch to nav mode and boogie on out of here. Yeah, I'm playing mouse and keyboard. I have a full HOTAS and Track IR, and I've hooked that all up before in the past and used it. But since I do a mix of like foot missions and stuff, it's not really worth setting that all up for me for the little bit of flying I do. I do just fine with mouse and keyboard. If I was going to be doing a lot of like dogfighting, I'd definitely get good with the stick and stuff. That's not really my focus. Oh, Ariel's almost a cheese ball too. $455,051. That's what we're dropping off here. We'll see if this thing completes, but so far so good on this 5-package delivery mission. Working like a champ. I will say that one thing I'm not a fan of with the master modes is the excessive shaking. I think that effect's a little overdone. Now that I think about it, you might be able to change that in the settings. There goes what I assume is a player ship. It's another ship anyway. I'm getting nice and close to Bezdek before I slow down. Space break!
Landing gear down.
Alright, let's turn our thrust limiter way down. We'll just kind of ease on down here. Oh, the rest of the station hadn't spawned in. I'm like, I thought there were landing pads here. The rest of it hadn't streamed in yet. Got it. Glad I waited to land. Oops, I accidentally hit that button when I turned my lights off. Hey, Stacy. I wouldn't compare it to Space Engineers at all. Nothing in common whatsoever, except they're both kind of space themed. 051. What's weird this patch is just that there's so many ships just littered everywhere. A lot of times they're upside down. I don't understand. You got the dual sticks, Chair McLovin? Nice. Uh-oh. Door you need to open. It's 122 degrees Celsius out here. I don't know if they fixed the environmental so you can actually get hurt now, but uh-oh. I think the server's taking a dump. Hello? No, it's nothing really like Starfield either. It's its own thing. It's a space MMO that's working on the massively multiplayer part. Drop off package. I guess it's probably a little more like Starfield than it would be Space Engineers, but it's kind of hard to describe. There are videos out there that kind of explain it a lot better than I could.
How's it going?
Hey, Fred. It's going all right, man. All right, you're a fake loot box. No real loot boxes? What we got here?
Hi. Hey.
Hardline hard. Oh, it's a hat. Okay. It's like, what is this box? There we go. That's what it is. Somebody took off a hat in here. Put it on the floor. Oh, here we go. Is this the actual loot box? There we go. Spawned in. You say he would wear a lot of hats. Yeah, Fred's everywhere. Speaking of bad UI design, like this, the close button doesn't work. That button works. That close button works. That's just Star Citizen. What are you gonna do? All right, we need to drop off a package. That thing's not updating properly. Where are we going? Back to Hurston, right? Yeah, Hadley and Thetis on Hurston. All right, cool. Maybe I can remember to stop by those outposts. At least, what's it called? Or my brain is not working good tonight. Orphiel, or whatever it's called. That one with an O and an IEL in it. Where I left all the stuff. We should stop back by there and get that loot. So Stacy, if you're still here, it's a giant alpha buggy mess. But it's a kind of an open-ended space game where you can do what you want. You can do what I'm doing, play FedEx Man. You can mine, you can salvage. You can go shoot bad guys. You can fly your ship and shoot bad guys and other ships. You can shoot other players. You can explore caves. I mean, there's just, there's a lot going on. So we got these two guys left. Back on Hurston. I need to remember to move this over to my ship. There we go. I'm learning. And when it's not breaking terribly and driving you crazy, it's pretty awesome. The old flip and burn. It's my favorite way to take off. See ya. That's throwing the old cruise control. And we need to deliver Operai. That's the one I was talking about. We already did that, but that's the one I was talking about. Hadley, that looks like one of them. I like that they're a different color now. You can actually find them on the map, so that's cool. All right, we got one ship on the radar, but he's a ways off, so let's switch over to nav mode. And there's my marker. Woo! I'm an excellent pilot. Yeah, you got to stop and think and realize just how little money 700 million is over 12 years when you're starting with like a couple guys in the garage. They've built out multiple game studios. They've invented entire pipelines to make the game they want to make. So, I mean, that's a tired old argument that's been hashed over again and again and again. When you actually look at the numbers of big AAA studios, it's pretty much in line or cheaper. And they're trying to break new ground. And there's also a ton of scope creep because that's kind of Chris Roberts' MO. And they've also been developing 2 games at the same time. So we have a Squadron 42, for those that aren't aware. Squadron 42 is kind of a cinematic single-player, almost play-along movie type game that's in the same universe. That's coming out sometime. They haven't announced the date yet, but they did announce it was feature complete. So it's just polished now. And then Star Citizen is the same universe. I think it's like 5 or 10 years later from the events in Squadron 42. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember for sure. But that's where the main focus has been on that game. And then some of the tech translates, and a lot of the assets translate. But it's a single-player game, so a lot of the tech is very, very different. And a lot of the work this year is taking all that Squadron 42 work and basically porting it over to Star Citizen. That's why we have all this new UI, new master modes, and new cargo elevators and all this crap coming. They're one of the most transparent game development companies there is. So you can go watch days worth of videos talking all about what they're doing, why they're doing it, how they're doing it. You can find 1,000 different YouTube videos, people giving their opinions. That's just my tired opinion of a guy who's works a stressful full-time job and is just playing space games for fun. Where is the main building? But hey, I managed to talk and land my ship at the same time. I think I'm doing all right. Forgot to turn off the engines though, so I guess we'll see if it blows away. I don't know if that's still a thing. The ship's still making funny noises too. Huh. Never heard it make that noise before. Okay, we're dropping off. 433. That is you. Another ship outside, or is that a storm? Here's something. It's a storm. I hear the particles hitting the ship. Blinded by the light. I guess they're hitting my helmet too. Got one of the starter packages. Yeah. I mean, I started the same way. I spent $60 in 2012. Definitely got my money's worth. What's up, Fred?
Welcome.
Thank you.
The vehicle terminal should handle that.
It's a box, Fred. It goes in here. Don't try to put one over on me, Fred. Can't play a player. Those are fake boxes. When I say fake boxes, they're basically desynced. It spawns them in randomly when the player comes in
You're
range.
looking for the vehicle terminal.
Red? Are we gonna have a talk?
What can I do for you?
Well, you can shut the hell up.
I can't help you.
Yeah. They've had this dialogue option for years. I think they're eventually supposed to have missions. Didn't leave anything here before, did I? Hadley? Nope. For some reason, this patch, the lights in the airlocks don't. Like, you can clearly see there's a light there. Doesn't illuminate, so that's just broken. I've got a helmet light, though. So as borked as the server is, as you can see, I mean, things are mostly working. That's one advantage of this patch. It's still rough, but it's a little less rough. Watch, my ship's gonna like randomly explode now or something. I really miss being able to jump in my side door. I hope they bring that back. All right, good old package 643826. Where do you go? Actually, I'm a little hungry. I wonder how my thirst is doing. Maybe we should go ahead and take care of that real quick. Wait, didn't I throw food in here at the space station? Where did that go? I threw 2 of these in here. And some other stuff. Apparently it didn't actually move. Ah, yeah, that's the stuff. What's cool is that bottle will stay there. Even if I store the ship and log off. Until the ship is like destroyed. And then the bottle would be floating in space or something. Should probably put my helmet back on. Just in case. There's a new thing this patch where you can just hit left Alt H. And it sometimes takes your helmet off. But it's kind of buggy. And it leaves the skull cap on your head. And it's kind of dumb. But eventually you're going to be able to take off your helmet. And you'll carry it under your arm. Or it's going to clip onto your jumpsuit or something. So every time I take my helmet off into my inventory, I have people tell me that. It's like, yeah, I know, but it's kind of buggy. You spend a little more than $60, chair. It's all good, man. Yeah, we still got a little bit of fuel left. We are headed to Thetis. Thetis? Cletus? Something like that. And that is... Oh, I see it. It's right there. On the other side of the planet. Alright, let's do it.
Landing gear up.
So I've been playing for, what, an hour and 45 minutes? And I picked up my mule and we delivered 4 packages. But I've been entertained the whole time. It doesn't seem like it's been almost 2 hours. That's what I like about this game. You can just kind of immerse yourself in it. Alright, I think we're high enough up. We can... Quantum? Maybe? No. I was reading that wrong. We weren't quite high enough yet. There we go. Come here, you. It always kind of bothers me to point at the planet and then try to quantum travel. Because every once in a while, it doesn't rotate like that, and it just QTs you straight into the planet. Oh, you bought your desktop to play this game? I play a lot of different games on my desktop. I play Arma and Flight Sims, which are both heavy CPU, GPU use. I didn't build it just for Star Citizen. You know, something I haven't done yet this patch is go find the birds. Aren't there birds now? I forget what they're called. We found the copions. We've went and hunted those a few times. They're kind of like the demon devil dog creatures. Horns and big nasty teeth. But I don't remember where they look like miniature pterodactyls almost. Are they on Microtech? Does anybody know where they are? Try to go find them. Poor planet. Personal Dynamics did a bunch of weapons testing and this totally ruined it. Used to play it the most, Chair. I got you. See, again, here at this place, there's like 3 or 4 ships. I don't know why this patch there's always so many ships.
Landing gear down.
Landing gear down. Roger that. Oh no. Don't you crash on me. No! We were having so much fun. I put my landing gear down. Submit. Oh, bummer. Now, it may put me right back where I was. That sometimes happens. We'll see. Welcome to my desktop. Got some car repairs going on, Zerg. Yeah, that's a real bummer. I've been there. My brother-in-law's been having the worst luck with his truck. I think he's replaced almost everything on it by now. Poor guy. He's on the plus side, he's got a pretty new truck. The danger of buying used. I forgot to hit that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ouch. That sounds like major, like, transmission or engine issues if you're paying that much. No, I thought it would normally, like, push you right back in if it was going to reconnect you. Oh, it's a bummer. Yeah, this is a completely different server. We were so close. If the game hadn't crashed, we could have completed that mission. I literally was putting my landing gear down to drop off the last box. Oh, you were given the car, Zerg. I got you. That's kind of cool. You got his car. That's a bummer. Sometimes it'll reconnect you back in when you have a crash like that. Don't know why it does sometimes, and other times it doesn't. Well, so much for that 2 hours. We had fun, though. I'll have to claim both my cutlass and my mule. Because unless you, right now, I mean, in the future, it won't matter so much. But right now, since each server is doing the whole system, you would have to reconnect to the same server. Otherwise, you don't see your ship. That makes sense. That's a lot of money for that. Unless it's like a special kind of car. And that's like maybe $200 worth of parts. I don't know. It sounds expensive. As a professional shade tree mechanic, it sounds too expensive. Game. Hello. So for the people that are asking about Star Citizen, you got to be prepared for that to happen. It's about the journey when I play this game. It's not about the destination. We were so close, though. That was just perfect Star Citizen right there. Put down the landing gear to drop off the last package of a 2-hour mission. Crash to desktop. Thanks, Chris Roberts. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting the busy thingy. We had that last time and it eventually loaded in, so we'll give it. I think it tries for 5 minutes and then it finally gives up. Yeah, that sounds really expensive, sir. I mean, I don't know the particular circumstances, but tie rod ends are like nothing. That's like to do the front and left tie rod ends, that's like half an hour or less. Brakes are no problem. I'm not sure what they had to do for the exhaust leak. That just sounds like a ton of money. Oh, wait a second. Somebody's asking about, do missions follow you now? What the heck is going on? Somebody making popcorn? And then it just said contract accepted. Let's go down to the main floor. Where am I at? Am I back at Everest Harbor? Yeah. What's with the popcorn sounds? Huh. Nah, I think it was just a bug. Abandoned. No! Yeah, it popped up on my screen, but I don't actually have the contract. Bummer, dude. Maybe I can at least go get the loot that I left behind on all those outposts.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Drake Cutlass Black, unknown, because it's just out there on whatever server that was we were on. It's a bummer. I'm going to leave that alone. Maybe sometimes they'll show back up after like a few hours, so
To the ASOP
let's grab. Let's just grab our Aurora.
Welcome. Your vehicle
I'm gonna head on down to Operi or whatever the heck it's called and
Please visit us again.
pick up that stuff I left there. At least we can get that done. What hangar was that at? I totally spaced out. So I'll check like tomorrow or next time I play and I'll see if my Cutlass Black has been stored somewhere. They do have some crash recovery and stuff in place. So I'm not going to claim it yet. Just on the off chance it'll reappear.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the world.
Weenie Hut Jr., huh? Can you like name your ships now or something? Is that why I keep seeing weird names?
You are ready to launch.
Is that the fireworks I'm hearing? They're usually not that loud. Also, there are fireworks in space. They shouldn't even work, and I shouldn't be able to hear them.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Something weird's happening. Gee, the search doesn't work. Oh, let me surprised. Oh, where was that place? Operi. Where are you? There it is. I want to go there. Yeah, I guess that was just the fireworks being really loud. You know, those explosions in the vacuum of space, they're really noisy. Oh yeah, the shake stuff. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Options, game settings. I'm gonna fly right into the ground looking for this thing. Thought there was something about the shake in here. has this got that stupid setting on? I'd have that turned off on all my ships. Disable. Disable that nonsense.
Landing gear deployed.
A good old Cutlass Black right there. Hey, catch you later, Stacy. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, there's all the stuff I forgot to put in my other ship. Wink. Yay. I guess we're here. I might as well go see if there's more loot. At least I can make a little bit of money. What's up, Tater? They call me Tater Salad. Any Ron White fans in the house? What you got for me? You got a bunch of helmets. There we go. Oh, that sells for like 3.4K. Yoink. That'll pay for gas.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good, Fred. Thanks for the loot. Yeah, I don't think any of that stuff really sells for much. See you, Fred. Just now notice I left my ship. That's not a good sign. You can take down the roadblock now. There we go. I knew somebody would get that reference. Caught the tater. Look at that. Somebody left a perfectly good Cruise Lux laying there on the ground. Yoink that. Just looking for loot boxes. Like this one. What you got for me? Might as well get the water, I guess. Take that with us. Actually, I don't have any of the food that I thought I brought with me on my ship, so we'll take that too. Yeah, the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Classic. Looking here already? Yep. Alright, I think that's it for here. A little bit of a loot goblin. Make almost as much from this loot, and we don't have to spend 2 hours. It was about having the adventure. We had a grand adventure. We got to use the mule. It was all good. Any loot in here? No loot. Oh wait, there it is. Did that just appear there? Which one is that? Baton boot? Yeah, I don't think those really sell for much. There we go. What you got? Sometimes these have armor in them. Red boxes. There we go. Another like 3 grand. If I can remember to put it in my ship. I love that that button doesn't work, but the new one does. That's just classic CIG development right there. Tater tot. Was watching the building vol video not too long ago. Dude's still funny. Of course, the video might have been 5 years old for all I know. I just leave a perfectly good Drake sitting over here. Yeah, it won't open up, so it belongs to somebody. Alrighty, let's take our loots back to the space station. And I'm gonna have to wrap it up here before too long. Gotta work tomorrow, got a big day. I had to get some game time in. I'm going to be starting a new vintage story series. I thought about recording that tonight, but I was just too tired. Just wanted to chill with some Star Citizen, hang out with some cool folks. So here we are. If you found the channel through Vintage Story, I'm going to be firing up a standard mode modded series. Check that out. Should be fun. And let's see. It seems like there was something coming out soon. Slipping my mind right now. More games than I got time for. Recently been playing some Evo Space. That's a lot of fun. Videos didn't really do well. I made I think a couple videos on it. 3 or 4 maybe. I might make some more, but yeah, it's more of a just kind of a chillax game. Alright, we should be able to find the space station, right? Is it on this side? May not be on this side. Yeah, it's on the other side from us, so we can't see it. Have to hit an orbital marker. I forgot how terrible this thing flies if you're above maneuvering speed. Yeah, Zerg Smasher, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I don't know how I slept on that game for so long. It was right up my alley. I think I just dismissed it because it looks kind of like Minecraft. If you just see like a thumbnail or something. Like, oh, it's just a Minecraft clone. If you can get past the Minecraft style graphics, it's got a ton to offer. Yeah, I haven't played the Dyson Sphere, but yeah, it's one of those factory type games. Satisfactory. Factorio, all that kind of stuff. Back to the super noisy fireworks. What a game. One client crash, but really, I mean, it's kind of behaved itself tonight, other than just normal desyncy, laggy type stuff.
Please proceed to assign.
Weenie Hut Jr. is still over here.
Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Landing Assist.
Where'd y'all want me to park? Over there? Oh, okay. And we're on this side.
Landing gear deployed.
Sometimes I wish we had landing computers like Elite Dangerous. Or when you just can't be bothered. We don't even have auto land anymore. I guess they took that out. At least I haven't been able to get it to work. I always used to use that just to make sure I was lined up on the pad correctly so the services would work. We don't have that anymore, at least I don't think. Let me get down here to like... So usually about here, you'd have like a little blue outline that you just would hold in. Unless they changed the keybind for it or something. Ooh, ouch. I thought I was already down. Yeah, we landed with authority. Yeah, I pushed that button about 5 seconds ago. Okay, let's move all over there. Need a sort and stack button. How awesome would that be? I've got a few of these Cruise Luxes now. May or may not be stacked. You know what kind of mood the server's in. It's in a bad mood, so that's not working. Alright, I'm going to run over to the shop and sell a few things, then I'm going to get off here. I had fun. It's not a big deal. I mean, I'm a casual player. And I'm back up to over $1 million, so. Hello? What am I at? 1.2 mil? And I'm a very casual player. It's not like making money is hard. Yeah, I'll just tell the next guy where to park. Darkwind's right. I think this server might be on the way out. Server dying, server stroking. Yeah. Everybody's having a rough time. Last time I streamed, this panel didn't even spawn in. All we had was a light. This light right here was just floating here in midair. We actually have the panel. Oh, it notice I left my ship now. That's working fine. Just got to give it a minute. Hey, look, see? It's an elevator. It might even take us to the lobby. Look at that. People spread their crap all over every single station and outpost. And they're like, well, the server's running bad. Well, maybe if the server running the entire Stanton system didn't have to keep track of all your dang hospital gowns, they'd run better. Just saying.
Welcome.
Angry Space Dad. Film at 11. Store. Drake Cutlass Black. Still unknown, but I'll check that tomorrow. It's probably going to still remain unknown, but kind of curious. So there's 180 space credits right there. You can literally go through these stations, pick up medical gowns, sell them, and buy armor. Like, people are nuts. I don't have time right now, but we could probably pick up 15 or 20 gowns. Yeah, server's back. Gee, look, more medical guns. Oh, this guy, he was bugged out the other day.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm holding a gun. So what? Somehow he bugs out and he gets a shotgun. And he's like a shopkeeper. He's griping about stuff. He's playing shopkeeper lines. I don't even know what's going on. Normally you could pick up the data pads. Yeah, server's just being goofy. Take that helmet though. You can sell that. Okay, sell. To armor and helmets. So that helmet laying on the ground there, 1,500 credits. Done. We picked up these guys in those outposts, 3.5 a piece. So this pretty much pays what that mission was going to pay me. I think one of those was actually mine, but I don't even care. I'll just buy another one if I need it someday. But that one, I do want to keep the Errol. That's my standard one. We don't need all these starter helmets. We'll keep one. One extra. These Defiance, they sell pretty good. And then we got for arms. Found that backpack over there, the Mac Flex. It's only 51,000. It's more expensive than that one. I might keep that just in case I decide I need another backpack. And we picked up some legs, didn't we? Yeah, these Lynx legs, sea green. Sell those. Here we go. Anything else we can sell here? Nope. Alright, cool. There's guns and ammo laying all over the place. Sometimes they're not empty. Yeah, there's a few rounds in there. Then I think the clothing store is up here. Yep. We sell those shoes and things we picked up. So we're gonna sell clothing. That I need to take over to Orison. It sells for like 1,500 at Orison. I picked up some pants, didn't I? I don't think we picked up any. Yeah, we didn't pick up any shirts. Footwear. Oh, they only sell for 120. That just sold for more than that. Alright. Probably not worth picking up then. Hey, we're up to 1.257 million. Nice. Alright, we're in the space station. I'm gonna switch back to my civvies. Let's see, where's my pants? Oh no, I left those were in my Drake, weren't those were in my Cutlass. Crap. Well, that's why I have spares. We're in here, I got a shirt. Which shirt we're gonna wear? I wearing my Port Al I was wearing my Port Olisar shirt. No. It's in my ship. I lost my wallet at Grimhex. There we go. That'll work. Oh, you can pull weapons off of ships. Jerry been able to do that for a while with the tractor beam. Unless you're talking about something different. Yeah, I lost my Port Olisar shirt and one of my Invictus flight jackets. They're in the Cutlass. Oh well. Such is life. The Port Olisar shirt I'll get back next time they reset because it's a subscriber item. I'm not sure about the Invictus flight jacket. I don't know if that'll come back. Anywho, folks, I need to get off here because I got to work tomorrow and it's getting late. So this has been Shenanigans with Star Citizen. Thanks as always for tuning in. I'll catch y'all next time. If you're new here, check out my playlists. Everything I do, including most streams, is in a playlist by theme. So thanks. Bye-bye.